What's up, guys? So I thought I would do another gear uh, studio tour of our studio because it's looking pretty awesome. I had to do that high voice. Yeah, so that's Mikey. I don't know. You remember Mikey?
Saw, dude.
He fucking did that shit. All right, so he's a drummer, singer. He helps me write our band stuff, and also now producer. Anyways, so get to the stuff you guys really want to see. Guitars. So this is not mine. It's like studios. Charvel, Desolation, and then these two are mine. My Viper and my Bloody Mary, and this is Mikey's. It's Purus Torero SE. This is like one of the nicest metal playing guitars with a Flordos, I believe. And I made Mikey buy it, even though he's just learning to play guitar. That's his starter guitar, by the way. I tricked him because I wanted to buy it too. I did that with his dad too. Anyways, this is his dad's 60s Tribute SG because he knows SGs are the best too. And some bass, Marcus Miller V7. And the reason why I don't have a Strat is because Doc bought a Strat. And if I ever want to play a Strat, I play this one. And it's actually the exact color I wanted to. So that's awesome. And that's some of the guitars here. There are more in another storage room with all of my other studio guitars. I'll show you whenever we're recording. Marshall JVM, 2H10, that's my head. We bought for just leads and to see how it sounds. And Doc stuff is, I believe, 1976, 335. Yeah, and then it's a semi-hollow. So there's wood right here. It's chambered, or not chambered. It's just big piece of wood. This guitar does everything you would need. If I had to take one guitar in the studio, since my teal guitar is not here, I would take this because it does split coils. And yeah, we've recorded it and it sounds super metal. We need to demonstrate that one day. Practice amp because his mother and father both play guitar, so they like play that for fun. Lab Series, an L5. It's an old blues amp. Yeah, BB King uses it. Old Ovation. And then this is the head that you saw that was in my review with the rocker verb reversing each other, the solid state version of a rocker verb, the CR120. And Avatar cabinet, which I need to do a review on this because it's definitely really good. It's you can custom build these, and then not you don't custom build them, they custom build them for you. And we put 2 vintage 30s and K100s. And honestly, that's what's recording our rhythm. Out of all my cabinets, we tested them all out, and that's the best one, I think. Or we think it's the best one. Cables, not very important. Chairs, if you're lazy. And the 2 mice at 36. Yeah, Mikey's always lazy. 2 mice at 36. Triamp Mark II, as you know. I can't believe I forgot to do a video on these versing each other, and I'm actually going to do that pretty soon. Hopefully soon. And then my Death Star, my Bogner Alchemist that it transformed into the Death Star. Orange Micro Terror, PV6505. That's like going to be my rhythm guitarist's amp because he's going to buy it from me because I don't need all these amps. Randall RD20. It's my dark amp. You can't even see it because it's too dark in here. But I got like all these little gargoyles and devil looking things on it. And then my new Marshall. I got rid of my 1960s because this just sounds way better recorded. It has K100s, but they're made in England. So they sound much different. They sound very different compared to like the standard like K100s, and so I wanted something different. And it's made with better wood too. And you've seen this before in my famous video of like how to sound really good for 20 bucks. You buy this head and you cut it and it's still like come on, like you see all these amps here? That is rhythm. Like that's what we use to practice with just because you don't need to crank it too loud for it to be like super loud or whatever. But that goes into the 412 Mesa Vintage 30s. This kit's name is
It's a PDP X7.
PVP X7 with 8 custom cymbals, and that's like the standard. You want to have good sound, you just get this. And then Yeah, K Custom Splash. That cowbell that I got him for a joke, and now he uses it too much.
Yeah, we need more of it.
We need more of it. And then Ibanez bass, very nice bass. One of my favorite that my bassist has. And then some TC electronic BG 250. It's all right. I want my bassist to get a new amp, so this is our friends at Fightful. This is their head, and then this is our cabinet that they use. And what's it? Eon, I don't know how to pronounce that. JBL speakers that we use. We have two of them, but and keyboard. And then Mikey's gonna talk about this stuff because I don't know what it is.
All right, so what we got going on here. For Christmas, I bought myself a new interface. This is the Universal Audio Apollo 8P.
He bought it.
And yes,
Making
I bought
sure.
it. And it's here to replace the Fire Studio project. This served me well for like a good many number of years, but it was time for an upgrade. So it's doing its job pretty well. We also got a satellite to boost the DSP, the processing power. Over here, we've got the lava lamp. Now, this is a very important piece of gear. There are two things that almost every studio has, and that is either one, a lava lamp, or two, if you look over there, a stuffed animal. Now, we have both, so obviously...
Don't ignore him.
Life's good.
We don't know that why that's over there.
Alright, so anyways, we also recently just got these new speakers. They're Adam A7Xs. Very high-end, work very well. You can hear literally everything through them. And they were replacing some Tannoy 501A reveals, which also, did what they needed to do for the time being. But
yeah, we skipped the whole like buy all these other ones and keep upgrading slowly. We just said let's just get the best
go hard
ones.
or go home.
Yeah, just
So-
because since we're gonna be doing our own work.
What we got here is a little MIDI controller in case we need any like synth parts or piano or anything like that. Plugs into the computer. That makes all the magic happen. Got a mixer here, Behringer. Does what it needs to do for our practice purposes. We also practice here, so life's pretty good. And I think Eric pretty much covered everything else. One other thing, I know you guys are curious about the studio and like the progress with our record. So basically, we got back some work that we did at another studio, and it was cool, but we thought it could be better. So we ended up grabbing some of the files, and we're taking it here, and we're working on it, re-recording some parts that we think need to be re-recorded, and we're gonna mix and master from there. It's gonna sound pretty tight.
Very tight, very tight. Oh, and this thing. What is this?
That's a DI box.
DI box.
Yep.
Everyone needs this. If you don't know what a DI is when you record.
Look it up.
Yeah, you look it up. It's the dry signal of the guitar, so like the clean channel, basically. You record the clean channel, and then this is the box you use to shoot that signal back out. Through any amp. So I can play my guitar, and if it sounds good, then we can play it and then shoot it through the amp and re-record it without me playing guitar because I'm going to mess that crap up. And it's the best thing. A lot of people use it, and yeah, we got a few other of those, but I don't know what they do. But yeah, that's all. And Chinchilla Studios is our Facebook, which you can see a lot of the bands that we recorded, and we actually have a bunch more. Well, I didn't record. He recorded. Him. I just kind of help. I use my ears and say, this sounds cool, this doesn't fix that. And he listens to me sometimes.
New artists coming through, so it'll be fun.
Yeah. Counting us.
Counting us.
Yeah, that's
right.
going to be the biggest client.
Awesome.
So, yeah, you can subscribe to all the links you already know below. Have a great day. Peace.